Mobile Task Force Kappa 42. Angel reporting in. I'm surprised there are so many of you, seeing as how you all chose the God mode of all projects last time. But I'm proud of you for making it this far. I've gotten lots of skeptical messages lately asking if I'm going to be covering all 2,000 of the projects. And the answer, well, you're going to find out, aren't ya? Chances are most of you, maybe including myself, probably won't survive to see all 2,000. So we'll see how far we get. Okay, so you guys are finally taking my advice on picking easier projects to track down. In fact, as of last night, at 2300 hours, this particular project has been requested 3 times as many times as my previously most requested project. Now you guys are just being silly. Item SCP-261, also known as the Pan-Dimensional Vending Machine. Object Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures for SCP-261. Any access to 261 must be approved by staff with Level 2 security clearance or higher. Any and all items dispensed by 261 must be recorded along with the amount of money entered and the amount of time elapsed between uses. Currently, 261 may be used only 10 times in a 24-hour period, with no transaction exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. Testing, approved by Site Command, is not under these restrictions. Items dispensed by 261 should be reviewed by Site Health and Safety officials before consumption. Failure to do so releases the Foundation from any obligation regarding negative effects. Items deemed dangerous or useful to research will be confiscated by Site Security, with financial compensation provided in proportion to money spent. Description: 261 appears to be a large black vending machine with no front glass panel and a small keypad on the right side. 261 was brought to the Foundation's attention after investigation of an urban legend about a magic vending machine that was circulating on the internet. 261 was found in the back alley behind a large shopping center with a handwritten sign saying "out of order" in Japanese taped to it. 261 has no marks or identification of any kind, and no locals remember when or how it came to be in its current condition. Internally, 261 appears to be a basic vending machine equipped to vend food and beverage items. After a key was made and the front door opened, no abnormal materials were found, and it was determined that 261 has never actually contained any food or beverage items. The keypad, well connected and operating correctly, does not activate any of the dispensing mechanisms. When money is placed into 261 and a 3-digit number is entered on the keypad, 261 will vend a random item. 261 has not accepted any currency other than yen, with rejected currency being deposited in the coin return slot. It is unknown how these items appear. However, 261 will not operate when the door is open, or when the recording devices are placed inside. The number entered on the keypad has no effect on the item vended, nor has any pattern been detected. Items are always some form of snack food, and typically have bright, attention-grabbing packaging. 261 is capable of operating with no external power supply, but operation in this state will cause unstable vending to occur much more quickly than normal. If 261 is used several times in a short period of time, and or large amounts of money are entered before an item is vended, 261 will start to dispense bizarre items. While still food, their suitability for human consumption is often non-existent. Long story short, this thing is a magical vending machine. It's safe, but don't screw around with it. Sometimes when my task force used to get dispatched to go toy with the safe projects for lulz, we would go up to this one and see what it dispensed. We never got anything cool, really. Except this one time, I got a 5-pound gummy bear. It was pretty legit. Anyway, that's all I got on this one. Go mess with it if you can find it, but for goodness sake, if it gives you Skittles, give them to me.